Hello.
Hi everyone. Hi Debbie.
Hi Faye, how are you?
All very good. How are you?
Yeah, all good here. Yeah,
wonderful. I'm just posting our link up as usual, making sure people can find us on
fabulous.
Twilight Crop and Craft. Yes, brilliant. Hi everybody. Right, let's just make sure people can find us. Hi Steph. Yes, you found us.
Hi Steph.
Wonderful. Happy Thursday. We're a bit excited tonight because we're getting to grips with some of the beautiful Vicki Boutin.
Yes, and it is beautiful, isn't
it? It is.
Very beautiful.
It is the Artful Moments collection. We've been waiting to get our hands on this, and I have been playing already with some of the laser cuts and the ephemera pieces. Let me open this so you can see. Now, a lot of this has already sold out or has been discontinued. So this is next month's subscription kit, which we managed to get our hands on. Look at that. Isn't that stunning?
Oh, hi, Rachel. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Rachel. Tina. I mean, look how delicate these little pieces are. They're just, the laser cuts are fabulous. And just to mark the opening of Artful Moments, we've been making lots of mixed media backgrounds, haven't we, Deb?
We have, yes, we have.
So you have got a beautiful rainbow one.
I've got, well, they're both rainbows, kind of. I've done this one, which has got all the things on, all the colours. Love it. Stenciling. You name it, it's on it. And this one, and I got kit stencil for this one.
And I love it. So the kit, the subscription kit stencil that Debbie's designed for us is the ink splats. How cute is that? And I have been using it as well. Let me show you this layout I've already made, because we had obviously the lovely bank holiday weekend and we had International Scrapbooking Day, didn't we? Look at this. This is a more is more. This is using your lovely ink splats and a 12 by 12 kind of teardrop stencil. So yeah, I went completely all out on this one. Oh, hi Helen. Yeah, Rachel loves the ink splats too. Isn't it great?
Well, I've got the perfect photo to go with it because obviously the pickle is has been taught to do paint splats, a la Vicki Boutin. So here he is doing paint splats.
I love that. How brilliant is that? That's the perfect photo.
That doesn't often happen for me.
No, I was playing with this. Is another background I've made, so you can tell we've gone all out with the inks.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So this is Distress Oxides. I've got mustard seed, worn lipstick, a little bit of mowed lawn, dusty concord, and then chipped sapphire. And those are the kind of colour palette for Artful Moments. And we always do our colour swatch, don't we? We do our Distress Oxide colour swatch, but also the 49 and Market dye inks go beautifully.
Green Jean and I can't remember the other one goes with this. Green Jean.
I've got Arctic Blitz, which is a bluey colour. I think there might be a mint. Does mint chill? Vicki Boutin was using mint chill.
That was one of the ones listed. I did write them down. I can let you know later. I wrote them down because she posted them on the Vicki Boutin group or somewhere. I've seen it.
She is very good at.
I can find it for you if you give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, amazing. So how is everybody doing? Thank you for joining us, tuning in. So we are on our Twilight Crafts Facebook group. We're on our YouTube channel, and this background was inspired by one of Vicki Boutin's live, where she took a particular color palette. So rather than the rainbows, because I've obviously done quite a lot of the old rainbow background, I decided to go for a more cool palette, and then I started picking out all the ephemera that matches. Have you got it, Deb?
Yeah, Pink Sands, Pineapple, Sunrise, Key Lime, Green Jean and Frosty. So I used Pink Sands and Green Jean.
And it was Frosty she was using on
Yes. Yeah.
as well, from the second set.
That Frosty is a lovely colour. Really.
Thank you, Helen. Helen loves the backgrounds too. Hi, Kerry. Good to have you with us.
Hi, Kerry.
Fantastic. So because I've gone for this kind of cool palette, I found a photo with lots of blues from one of our this recent holidays when we went to the Norwegian fjords on a cruise. It was just amazing. So I thought, right, all the blues, and let's try and build something. And I didn't know whether I might do a bit of stamping. So this is the acetate kissing technique. So watered down ink stamped onto the background. Then I did some tone on tone stenciling. And then I have got some of these lovely Carabelle Studio stamps. And I might do, it's just adding a little bit of texture, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to do flower clusters, Rachel. And these were from the Artful Moments ephemera pack, which I've emptied into this tray because there are just, look at them, hundreds of them. I've never seen so much ephemera. But with the flowers, what I chose to do is I just cut the white edge off because I just find it blends into the background better. So I quite often just fussy cut, and the butterflies I cut the white edges off of there as well. Just decided to trim those off. So yes, I'm going to do some clusterage, Rachel. And how has everybody's week been? Anybody managed to do any crafting at the weekend? Because it was International Scrapbooking Day. Loads of challenges online. And we had a challenge on the Twilight Crop and Craft Facebook group. It is still open. And the challenge album is still there. And we've got some crafty prizes up for grabs. We're going to do a prize draw. So the album is already filling up. It looks amazing. Still time to enter. And it actually closes on the 16th of May, which is the date of our weekend crop. And we picked that weekend. Yeah, and we thought, well, on the Saturday, if people still haven't taken part, they've still got a bit of time to take part even when they're at the crop. Oh, Rachel, you've been away though, haven't you? So you haven't had much time to craft recently. But hopefully with the weekend crop coming up in a couple of weeks, you should hopefully get a bit of quality time. Let's hope so. Right, so I thought, so I actually, because this was a cruise photo, I went back into my Beach Vibes stash. And I've got Catch Waves and Chase Sunsets. I thought I'm going to use that. And then in the Beach Vibes chipboard pieces, I've got some waves. So I thought I'm going to just mix and match. I know quite a lot of you like to mix and match old stash with new stash. Oh, Tina had a lovely day crafting with friends.
Oh, how nice.
And then been too busy since. I know, doesn't life just kind of take over? That's why this live is just so great for us, because there is no way we would be getting this time to craft.
Although we won't be next Thursday, will we? Because we'll be packing, won't we?
Oh yes. So because our crop runs Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are going to be packing, getting ready to hit the road for the Thursday. But what we might be able to do, and I know people do like to see this, is maybe do a little bit of a live at the crop and give you a tour. We've done that before, haven't we?
Yes, yeah.
Kind of walk around the hall, see what everybody's working on, have a chat with people. If you are crafting at home, you can join in the chat. So keep your eyes peeled on the group. We will share when we can go. We can do a little live, a little show around, because we do love our weekend event. So that's in Patchway in Bristol. We love it.
Yeah, it's the most amazing venue, isn't it? The room is just beautiful.
Yeah, it's just a huge hall. And what I love is we've also got the separate dining room. So it means, people can take a lunch break, they can have coffee and cake, they can sit and catch up with friends, and it's just a kind of nice change of space, isn't it? And you haven't got to have all your food and stuff where you're all set up crafting. And we can actually keep your crafting stuff set up all weekend, so Friday, Saturday and Sunday. We just love it, absolutely love it. So Steph was really productive, 10 layouts done over the weekend and combined them to do 41 challenges. That has got to be a record. That is amazing, Steph. Brill. You are very good though at making your lists and looking at all the challenges, and then
Steph, you're very organized, aren't you? Very.
Absolutely admire your crafting organization.
Don't ever expect me to be like that, will you? Because it ain't happening.
No. What we'll do is we'll ask Steph for her list, and that'll help us in some way to be, even if just a little bit organized.
Does that look okay? Because I don't think I want much more on there.
I think that looks brilliant, Deb.
I'm going to do 3D foamy dots.
Yeah.
Together quickly.
So quickly. Oh, Karen, yeah, I love it. So Karen went to a crop on Saturday, and Anne Freeman, founder of Alchemy Hearts, did a class. I saw that she did her International Scrapbook Day challenges also on Bank Holiday Monday, which was like May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And there were some Star Wars themed challenges. I thought that was great fun. Really great. Oh, hi, Kate. Great to have you with us.
Hi, Kate.
Tina did 3 challenges.
Wow.
I mean, I think at the weekend I did Scrap Your Scraps challenge for Twilight. So that was, I posted this on the group. So this is uploaded to the challenge album. I literally just got one of my old collections that is in a Western box, and I thought, oh my gosh, it was all Flower Emporium, and I'd used quite a lot of it, and I was like, oh, what should I use? But I was able to create another layout with just the bits left over, and it forced me to think of a design to use up all these bits. So yes, our challenge is a stash busting challenge. Use up your stash. Nice and simple.
I made those, but I posted mine on the group, so people should have seen them.
Oh, you did your hexagon stash. They were great. So Debbie put some inspiration on the group.
I can get them out quickly if you'd like me to.
Yeah, they're fab. Yeah, reminds everybody. And lots of people have been using those for inspiration, so it's absolutely fab. Oh, hi, Sue. Sue's just watching tonight. Bit of chill time. I don't even use Sue. Absolutely. Right, let's get my title. I'm going to have love, and then I'm going to have family.
So these were inspiration ones. I started. Oh, let me just take it out of the pocket. I started this one on the live, I think, last time, but since then I've added lots of bling and little pearl dots and nouveau dots. So that's
you've blinged it all up. I love it.
Blinged it all up, yeah.
Love a bit of bling.
Sparkle. Right. Oh.
Yeah, so Rachel asked a good question. So the templates are by a company called Crafty Owls. Crafting Owls.
Yeah.
And Debbie posted a link last week, so we can pop that back in the chat for everybody. And this little title is from them as well. So I've splodged a bit of glue, but it's all going to dry out. It's all clear. It'll all dry clear in the end. So,
and this is the other one that I did. Just used up old alphabets.
Fantastic. And that is the chipboard alphas from
Written in the Stars.
Written in the Stars, that's it. Yeah.
But what I did first was, which I thought was clever, I thought I made a couple of titles that I could use, and I took those letters out and then I used the rest. So I did manage to get a couple more titles out of it.
Love it. Right, I'm going to have this big flower maybe this way here, and I want a little cluster. Yeah, Rachel mentioned about flower clusters. You can't beat a little flower cluster.
Can you?
I don't want to cover too much of the photo. Maybe like that. Yes. So it's great to know that lots of people took part in challenges, and hopefully with ours being open right up until our weekend crop, if people haven't taken part, there's still plenty of time to do that. So all good fun. Brilliant. So you got your, is that little paint tube, and then you've got the little words coming out of it. How cute is that?
I'm not sure it looks right. I just thought, oh, that would look, but I'm not sure it's.
Do you know what? I really do like it, but as you say, does it take away from the photo?
I think it does, doesn't it?
But I do like it, and I really like it. I don't know what others think, how people see it on the screen. Yeah, isn't this just a lovely colour palette, Helen? I just love the cool. This is totally inspired by, if you watch Vicki Boutin, I just love watching her. When I'm crafting, I just like to have some, like a voice in the background, and I'm watching a bit, and I'm listening a bit, and I'm looking up, and then I just get really inspired. And she did a mixed media background with the cool colours, and because I've been working on these crazy rainbow layouts, I was really thinking, right, what can I do that's different? And then when I found this photo, I thought, it's going to have to be the same cool palette.
What do people think? I think that paint tube at the top looks silly.
See what people think. I really like it. But yeah, maybe as Steph said, it's because the background isn't so purpley.
Yeah.
Have you got another paint tube with a title? I don't know if you've got a title that would match for the photo.
No, just.
If not, I think the cluster you've got around the side,
so that really goes.
Yeah, it does.
And Colour Me Happy goes as well, but
it really does.
But I like the paintbrush there because that's a splatter paintbrush.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't. Maybe, like you say, go with your vibe. You're thinking it actually, maybe it doesn't need it.
Well, I'm going to stick it down. I can always add something after.
Yep. I say go for it. You get the feel when something works or when it doesn't. Let's have a little think. Got a big butterfly here. Quite like the idea. Butterfly down here. Yeah, I think people are feeling don't need the big paint tube, but the Finding My Joy works.
Yeah, I just think that's cute. It's like,
I think that's cute, but the big paint tube is kind of detracting from it. Yeah, we're all with you. Go with what you think looks best. Yeah. Rachel says, love it as it is. I agree. Right. Let's have a blue one here. I just love these butterflies. I always leave the wings up a little bit. I just put the glue in the middle, and I know some people distress the edges, which are often, that's quite a nice effect to do that sometimes. And then I've got little chipboard stars here. Go underneath. Yeah, just so nice to have this bit of crafting time, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Before a sofa snooze, let's be honest.
Yeah, we're being perfectly honest.
Oh,
And tomorrow it'll probably be starting at about 6 o'clock, I reckon.
Oh, Friday, yeah.
Yeah, Friday.
We're going through a bit of sleep deprivation at the moment. Our little one is sort of losing a bit of sleep with some nightmares. I'm sure it is just like a growth spurt, developmental, but it just means whew, we're all a bit
tiredy custard.
We're a bit tiredy custard at the moment. Now, I know pencils don't technically go with the theme of this, but because it's got our little chap in it and he loves his colouring and I love these purple pencils, they're going on.
Oh, yeah.
They got to go on.
Yeah. If the colour matches, whack them on.
Whack them on. And I just think when you've got children on a photo, you've got to do that. I just love these. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but can you see these tiny little, they're almost like little bits of net. They're in the laser cut. Let me get these out to show you. I've never seen anything so delicate. These are just, look at them. I don't know how they cut these to be so completely intricate and delicate. Look at, here's a little heart one here. This is in darker colour, so this might...
Oh, I love that little stitching thing. It's
show
cute,
up.
isn't it?
Yeah. Just the laser cuts seem to become more and more delicate, and yet that pops out perfectly. I just love them. It's just a shame that this collection got discontinued so quickly. But we did manage to get our hands on it for the subscription kit, which we are
I'm so relieved we managed to get that. We only just managed to get that, didn't we?
Well, I don't think we realised when we planned it for the sub kit that it would obviously go so crazily quickly. Did we? We were like, oh yeah, that would be nice for our subscription kit. Great. And then all of a sudden.
But that's happened before with Vicki's, isn't it? She's such a good designer, isn't she?
But it's there 1 minute, gone the next.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steph, I know what you mean. They do. It's definitely a laser. But one of the what was I trying to get the other week? Was it from these laser cuts, or was it? Oh, it might have been timber and tweed laser cuts. Some of the pieces were so thin, I almost don't think they meant to make them that small, because I was trying to get a tiny little bit of foliage out. I don't think it was from this one. It might have been from timber and tweed. And the pieces were just like literally so tiny that I couldn't even get them out. And I wonder, because they're obviously manufactured abroad, and I guess they don't get to see lots of trials of it. It's kind of, you design it, you send it off, it gets made, and then when it comes back, it's like, oh, didn't expect them to be that tiny and fiddly. You get one chance to get it right, I should imagine, when designing this type of stuff. But generally, 9 times out of 10, 49 in market get it really right, don't they? There's no doubt about that. We just absolutely love their stuff.
It's such good quality, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Karen said a good comment. Could you have the twiggly bit coming out of a tube and then you could write the sentiment elsewhere? Yeah, if you had a different coloured wiggly bit. I know what you mean. I think you've gone purple, haven't you, Deb? It's stuck down, is it?
Yeah.
You've committed.
I've committed. It's going down, and then I'll have finished a layout.
Woo!
Woo!
This is good. We're on a roll tonight. We definitely will need a sofa snooze later. Right. That is, I'm almost done. I have cut all the white pieces off of these pencils as well, and it's just me. And I think it's because I've been watching Sarah Miller House, and she got me. I was like, why would people want to trim all the bits off the layout? It's just too much fat. And then actually, when you see how it all blends in and how it looks more delicate, I'm like, oh, once you start doing it, then you get used to it, and then it's a bit of a labor of love, but so worth it. Right, I think the only other bit I was thinking about is maybe some Nouveaux, but I don't quite have a perfect match. I've got this one, which is Midnight Blue. I've obviously got my trusty, is it just called Simply White?
Yeah, I haven't got anything that would work with Nouveaux.
But white is always good.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm also going to do, I think, is get my box of crystals. You know, I got you a box of crystals, Deb. They're super fiddly.
Yeah, I use my crystals, but I don't think it'd work on this one.
No, you don't need bling. But because this is like, this was the formal night on the cruise, I feel like I could get away with a little bit of the old blingage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blingage.
A little bit of blingage.
Yeah,
well,
nice.
I'm gonna have a little tidy up then. I'm gonna look through my foliage as I put it away.
Love that. And I'm not too far off. This one
I
is
love all the sewing ones. Have you seen all the little sewing ones?
Yes, and actually, even on this look, I put a little cotton thread, and this layout has got nothing to do with sewing, but the little cotton thread, the little pencils, because it's florals and butterfly, you can get away with adding all sorts.
You can get away with all sorts, absolutely.
A few little Nouveaux. The navy actually is quite nice. That gives a little extra. I just got to make sure those dry. But yes, the other bit I was thinking is my lovely box of crystals. And we have these on the website, these beautiful.
Yes, they are very lovely.
And this is my little box that I've made up. And we've also got the pickup tools. So I think the pickup tools are...
Yes, that made it so much easier.
Super helpful. And maybe just because it's got the blues on, where I put the Nouveaux, I'm just going to add a little bit of crystal. I've got a little blue heart here I forgot to add. Where should I put that? Under there? Yeah. Right.
This ephemera is jam-packed, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I emptied it onto the tray.
Yeah.
So has anybody else got any other projects on the go? Share with us, or maybe crafty plans this weekend? No crafty plans for us until the following weekend, have we, Deb? We've got to wait.
Yeah, we've got to wait.
Right.
I might be I'm hoping to play a little bit with my jelly plate, but also do some Cutfiles on the weekend.
Oh, nice. Now, I have been playing with my jelly plate because we've got in October 26, we've got our jelly plate workshop in Bristol. Debbie is planning that one.
Would you like me to show you some of the prints?
Oh, yes, please.
I think I've got a pile.
Debbie has been writing little lesson plans, planning out all the exciting stuff.
So I have this as a kind of example of what you could do with your jelly plate prints if you back a cut file.
I love it. Yeah, because I think that's the key. You make the prints, but the bits that I'm working on at the moment, I've stamped some florals.
Yeah.
And that is, you know, you make the prints and then you turn it. You make your prints and then it's about what you do with them afterwards, isn't it? That is key.
So I can do a quick flip through.
Oh yes, show us that.
Things that we will be doing on the day. Had such a lovely time playing.
You have.
You see, I really have.
And then what we'll do is also share like ideas of, as you said, Debbie, what you could make with it, because you've got so many sample layouts and projects that you've
so much
you've been creating with.
Yeah, so yes, I've been very busy, had lots of fun, but I'll be doing some more for this, I think, on the weekend. And
Great.
yeah, it's just getting the right. I mean, the problem is with a jelly plate, really, whatever you do, it will be very difficult to recreate that identically again.
I know, look at that. I mean, look at the textures there. And you
Yeah,
can imagine if you wanted to start with a background for a layout, or
yeah. And I love this one as well.
the ideas are endless.
Yeah, so that's where I am at the moment.
That is
I'm
exciting
playing,
stuff.
I'm trying to get it so that I know how I can kind of show you, so we can kind of recreate something, but
like lesson plan by lesson. And it's more about techniques. Everybody's prints will be different, won't they?
And it's about learning the basics, like how much paint to use and the technique. And so
even the type of paper, the type of medium to apply. Loads to learn.
Lots of things to try, lots of clever things to try. I've been doing lots of research, but I have to practice it and make sure it's going to work. And so that's what I'll do on the weekend.
Can't wait. Oh, you have to, the workshop is on the website, Rachel, already under the workshops tab, and it is mid-October, so I hope you're not away. And we've also been blinging up our shoes, because that's another one we've got on the boat. So exciting. Right, I think I have blinged. I'm going to just stop there because my box of bling has served me well. Let me just hold up that to show the
Jelly Plate workshop is the 17th of October, Rachel.
Aha. Oh, Steph says they're great waggles. I love that. What a good one looks like. That's Debbie's lesson plans coming in. I can't tell you the prep that Debbie's been doing for this, to learn all the techniques, plan it all out. She keeps refining the lesson plans, and it is just going to be. And the thing about jelly plates is you do want a day where you can just like make a mess.
Yeah.
We've got all the paints, we've got all the techniques, and we can just make loads of prints and come away with loads that you will be able to make things out of. So that's the plan. Fab. 2 layouts done, Deb.
Yes.
What fun.
Yes. And I've got another background ready for another one. So I've got this background ready to use. But yeah.
Fantastic. And I've got this rainbow one. I'm going to be thinking about doing something with this. Not sure yet what, but that's going to be my weekend job. Brilliant, everybody. Thanks for joining us. If you are taking part in the National Scrapbook Day Challenge, we'd love to see your layouts on Twilight Crop and Craft group. It is use up your stash. It's a de-stash challenge. So thank you, everybody. So we won't be here next week because we will be packing for the weekend crop, but we will be back the following week. Okay, thanks for joining us, everyone.